All right, y'all, welcome back to the Hunting and Scrapping channel. We got us a truck bed full of stuff back there. Yeah. And we're at a high school, and I'm gonna turn this around and show you what we're working on this morning, and it is heavy. So, like I said, we're at a high school this morning, and this is the old football sled where it's missing the attachment pieces. They're actually sitting, you can kind of see some yellow and blue right inside that fence, and we're gonna get that stack of lockers too. But it's like this. It's they have the little, forms, and the football players hit them and get up under it and try to move the sled. Well, guess who's not moving the sled? This guy. It is so heavy. I mean, so heavy. I thought it was concrete. I thought it was metal covered concrete. Like, it is insanely heavy. And so what I actually just did to make sure that I was not mistaken is I cut into it, and y'all look how thick that is. That's probably close to a ½ an inch thick on the sides right here. So I got through that one, and I'm gonna cut through this one and at least get it close to in half. The athletic director came down and said that the weightlifting class was coming down to help me, so I guess that's a good class to come and help, right? I don't know how true it is. I don't see anybody moving just yet, but yeah. So we'll wait and see what they do. But yeah, that thing is, ooh, she's heavy. And then the bolt-on pieces are right there inside the fence, and then that stack of lockers, we'll get that. So I'm gonna cut on this a little bit more, and let's see if it makes it any lighter. All right, so I had to back up and punt. Thankfully, had that chain in my trailer that I found at that fire the other day. But this makes me feel a little bit better, because I may be able to do something. Now I can see some bolts on these things, and I can also see my bottoms down here that I think I'm gonna have to cut through as well. So I'm gonna see if I can loosen those bolts any. I don't know if I've got anything big enough in my socket set that I have. Oh, I do have do I have my bigger set? I think I do, actually. See if I can work with any of those, and see what that'll do anyway. So let's take a step back. I do feel a whole lot better now, because I was like, there's got to be something holding those on there, and there is. So let's, worst comes to worst, we'll zap those 4 bolts off, but let's see if we can break them first. Okay, y'all, bolts were not gonna come out, not at all, not even close. So we cut the bolts, and I had just enough battery to get through them enough, and then I hit them with the hammer, broke them. You can see right there, there's the bolts, and then pushed those out and got this piece right here. Y'all, this thing is so heavy. Holy cow. So anyway, we are I haven't tested to see exactly where we're at with the rest of it at this point, but we're gonna take a look and see if we can at least come back around with the truck and get on the side and be able to pick it up and toss it on there. So cross your fingers. This piece right here with the longer bar on it's gonna be tough, but we'll see. Don't know if I ever showed you what everything we got yesterday once we got done. Had a little field drag for the baseball field that was laying there. Picked that up. He said I could get that as well. Our behemoth of a football sled was here, and then we went and got the dummies that bolted on top of it. They weren't too bad. Some of them are missing their skin. Tell you what, number 65 right here, he gave me a run for my money, but he's in there. But yeah, y'all, so we got all that in there, and I think that trailer's not too terribly full, like space wise. There's obviously not that much in there, but it's pretty heavy, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and take it all. The stuff in the back of my truck's been riding around for a while anyway, so kind of need to get that out, and I'm not gonna be able to do any more scrapping for the rest of the weekend, so we're gonna take all this stuff and get it out. So let's head to the scrap yard and we'll catch up with you there. Yeah, I did actually. It ain't that heavy. All righty then. I can handle it, bro. I think I can anyway. I was wondering what those were. I was looking at them. Yeah, they're the football things. The guy called me yesterday and he was like, football locker? Yeah, that was a locker. It was that fun. Those things right there, dude, they almost killed me. I mean, literally almost killed me. All right, so the guy came up, started talking to me. Couldn't really film anymore. He didn't ask me not to film. It's just I got to talking. So I threw all that stuff out, and he's coming over here to get these pieces out now. The heavy pieces for the unprepared steel. Doesn't that look nice? The EPA would not be happy with that. There she goes. Oh man, prices are going down. Shredded steel's down to $8 per 100, and unprepared was $7.25 per 100. So $141 this morning. Computer shells and basically the football sled and the lockers. That was it. So hey, not bad. That thing was pretty heavy. But actually it was 880 pounds. So there you go, right there. That's how much that football sled weighed. So she was stout. All right, that's it for the scrapping today. So that's gonna be it for the adventures today, and probably for the rest of the weekend, going on a trip with the kids from church. And that'll be, by the time you see this, I'll be back, and probably we'll roll this into another video. So it won't really make any difference to you, but no more scrapping this week. Got to get prepared for that. Be gone this weekend. And then by the time you see this, I'll be back and we'll be on the next part of this video. So get your popcorn ready. Have a good weekend. And then I'll see you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey y'all, we're back. We're gonna get rid of this mess. Nobody was interested in it, and that's fine. We'll get our money back at the scrapyard. no problem whatsoever. So we're gonna wait. He's over here loading some rims up. Hopefully he'll come over here in just a second. We're gonna unload it over here in the unprepared pile. Scrapyard's busy today. Lots of people, lots on the scale, lots unloading. So we're just gonna hang tight, and I'll cut it on whenever he gets over here to unload. you saw I'm getting it. 3,420 pounds, $248, $725 per 100. That is what we got today. Now we are gonna head to the hospital, and we got a stainless steel sink to get, and I'm hoping to be able to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. It is a huge stainless steel sink that I'm hoping somebody will pay a little bit of money for. But they're hopping today, y'all. I mean, big time. Big time, big time. Weather's nice, people are out. But yeah, let's go hit that up. And we may stop and get the scrap barrel from the tractor place as well. We'll see. All right, let's get out of here. Alrighty, folks, we made it back a few hours later. Decided to get the grass cut this afternoon. And so yeah, so we did that. But ended up stopping by the tractor place. They had a few nuts and bolts, blah, 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 all that stuff. I asked about these grill grates, push bars for the front of those Massey Fergusons. They said they had about 50 of those in storage. So they obviously don't need those. So we picked up all that, picked up some stuff from the garage door place, some motors and stuff. We'll get the motors off of these. You can see one there, there's one on there, there's one right there. We'll get the motors off of those here. Pretty much done getting the motors out of those garage door things. They're just not worth it, the actual housing itself. We did, however, score a really nice stainless steel sink setup from the hospital. And this actually sits on 3 separate cabinets, or 4 separate cabinets. I'll have to go back and look. But I'm gonna try to shine this thing up and clean it up. And I'm thinking that someone will pay a pretty good amount of money for this, because that's just need to clean it out. These 2 aren't bad. That one right there needs to be cleaned. But overall, it is relatively clean, just some water stains. This is the piece that sits under it on top of the cabinets, and then those cabinet pieces sitting under it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm hoping that we can pop that on Facebook and somebody will scoop that up. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video, y'all. Had a great weekend with the kids from church. We got away for a little bit. Mama got away for a little bit on with her mother on a camping trip. And so it's a great weekend. But that's gonna be it for this scrapping adventure.